All right, could you state your first and last name and spell it for us?
Axel Mcvay. That's how you spell it.
AXELMCVAY. Perfect. How long have you been in
Yep.
How long have you been in the city, Mr. McVeigh?
2 months, 15 days.
Oh wow. Okay. Can you tell us just a little bit about little? Can you tell us something about yourself?
Uh, I'm usually just an active person, honestly. Uh, I'm, okay, I really don't know much about me, even though I'm just active all the damn time. I'm pretty easygoing. I can go, I'm pretty good with others, like working together, all that. I like getting my job done how it's supposed to be.
Okay. What makes you a standout candidate for the LEO program compared to other applicants?
Um, oh, besides having dog shit shooting skills, and I'm not sure, my call outs could definitely still be improved. It's, I just prefer being in the air or using sniper if that's possible. In certain, I don't know how y'all do that. I mainly just prefer being in the air.
Okay, great. Do you have a gang cousin? If so, this will
I
not
do
affect
not.
your role as a LEO.
I do not. I have an EMS one.
Okay, perfect. Why do you want to become a law enforcement officer and be as detailed as possible?
All right. Um. All right. I even answered this in the application. I already forgot what I said. Um. Okay. Um. Reason I would like to be an officer is I want to learn how to take more tasks a lot serious and more officially instead of doing something wrong at first and then correcting it later. Um. I've gained knowledge about like how the city works and all that. Although some skills can definitely still be improved. As I already stated, I do prefer being in the air, as you call it, Air One. Um, for EMS, on my cousin's side, anyways, he's always on that med one. It's just what he likes doing. Um, I do understand that here, instead of flying to a location, saving a life, I'm out here taking calls and I mean pursuing and calling out like 1013s, aka shots fired, 1080s, vehicle pursuits, 1070s, foot pursuits, and more. Um, if I were to be in Air One, um, I would most likely not do all the sorts of things that I do as Med One, like flying under bridges and small gaps that I could easily fit through. I would take this more seriously.
Okay, great. Do you have any previous experience as a law enforcement officer? If not, tell us about your previous experience and how you're able to transition into this role.
I honestly don't really remember anything from over 3 years ago. I mean, I know most things about being a police officer, um, but it's just the line of duty is what I mainly forgot. So I wouldn't be able to really say anything.
Okay, no worries. How would you handle a situation where you witness a fellow recruit or officer engaging in unethical behavior?
I would body cam it and make a ticket.
Okay, what are your expectations for the academy training, and how do you plan to handle the physical and mental challenges of this program?
I expect it to be a lot harder than what it is for EMS. Definitely, 100%. Um, I I'm yeah, I'm definitely able to handle it. I definitely have to go to the gym though.
Yeah, most definitely. If you don't have that gym, that stamina, it's so hard to catch people. So, effective communication is essential in law enforcement. Can you share a time when you had to de-escalate a tense situation, and how did you approach it?
Um, which side we're talking about, like in like the past, right?
Yeah,
Like
so just
since
effective communication is essential in law enforcement. Can you share a time when you had to de-escalate a situation, and how did you approach it?
I can't think of a time, but uh, recent in the past 2 months, anyways, I've mainly just left an area if it got too chaotic.
Or let me repeat
Um,
that. How would you deal with a situation where a friend or family member is involved in a crime?
just the same way as any other person. Any criminal activity that they've been involved in that we're investigating uh, would most likely be detaining them, bringing them back to PD, and interrogating them. And if they're guilty, you lock them up.
Perfect. Police work requires teamwork. Can you provide an example of a time when you successfully worked with a team to achieve a goal?
Um, I can, yeah, if I'm able to speak about EMS on this one. Uh, yesterday, uh, once I flew in, as my cousin flew in, uh, we I was told to go down by the ocean and to help them out because they needed assistance. 32s, for example. Once I got there, I mainly just listened to what they were all saying to me, and while saving lives about getting them out of the water, bringing them to shore, uh, then afterwards we just left. If that's good enough.
Yeah. So, what are 10 code, or excuse me, what are 10 codes? What are they used for? If you know them, can you please list some examples?
In codes, going to a call would be 97. Uh, a, a vehicle pursuits a 1080. Foot pursuits 1070. I mean, you got your basic ones, code 4, 10-0. You got 10-4. You got 10-7, 10-8, 10-41, 10-42. I mean, their use to call their use their main use on a daily patrol basis and what you should be using to act more professional when you're doing your job.
Okay. How do you think law enforcement can build a stronger relationship with the community it serves?
I don't know much about law enforcement here anyways. um, I've mainly just been seeing you guys take calls and then I guess doing a bunch of paperwork because I see y'all sitting inside PD all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of paperwork. Okay, these are just going to be yes or no questions. Just a couple more. If found working with a gang or affiliated with one, you will be terminated immediately and face prosecution to the fullest. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand that employment as an LEO officer is at will and you can be removed at any time without prior notice?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.